Missouri has gone from an afterthought in the SEC to a legitimate, I'm not going to say power player, but like a contender, I guess. And Eliah Drinkwitz deserves a ton of credit. He's entering his sixth season in Columbia. He's posted a 38-24 record and back-to-back double-digit win seasons. He went 11-2 in 2023 and then 10-3 in 2024. The bar is now raised to playoff level expectations, right? The Tigers do face the challenge of reloading while still trying to climb past, the SEC's elite here. You look at this, the expectations are pretty clear based on the sports books. Anything short of like 9-10 wins, maybe a playoff push, that's going to feel like a disappointment, especially with the schedule. They don't leave their home field until week 8 of the season. I mean, it's like right before Halloween before they even leave. It's insane the way that this was built. The offense is going to look different without their longtime starter Brady Cook and their star wideout Luther Burden, but the portal has been kind, we think. Penn State transfer Beau Pribula, however you'd like to say it. You guys can correct me in the chat or in the comments. He's the favorite at quarterback. Sam Horn is still in the mix. Pribula, he's mobile, he's poised, he's largely untested as a downfield passer. He's going to have some new weapons. The Mississippi State transfer Kevin Coleman came in, 900-yard receiver. Illinois State's Xavier Lloyd comes in. ULM running back Ahmad Hardy. He's probably going to be the most impactful newcomer. Hardy led the nation in missed tackles forced as a freshman. He gives Missouri a true workhorse option. Biggest question is the offensive line, right? You lose multiple starters. You've got a rebuilt unit that has to gel pretty quickly to keep the machine moving. Defensively, Corey Batoon's group remains the strength of this team. They finished top 25 in SP Plus on that side of the ball for 3 straight years, which, you wouldn't necessarily expect that from an Eli Drinkwitz football team, but here we are. They've got 7 starters returning this year. They lost Johnny Walker Jr. They did add the Georgia transfer Damon Wilson II, and that should help the pass rush. Linebackers Josiah Trotter and Tristan Newsom anchor the middle. The secondary looks deep. They've got nickel Dalen Carnell and the veteran safety Jalen Catalon that are going to lead a pretty disruptive unit. Formula is, again, simple. Let the defense dominate, keep the offense efficient, win the turnover, and third down battles. That's how Missouri has thrived in close games all through Drinkwitz's career. The keys to 2025 here, Pribula's got to be steady. I say it different every time. Pribula has got to be steady. The offensive line has got to hold up. Hardy, the running back, has got to provide balance. The schedule is favorable. There's no Georgia, there's no Texas, there's no LSU. So 3 of the top 4, and Alabama comes to Columbia. But you do have some tricky road games here. You got trips to Auburn. You got a trip to Oklahoma. You got Arkansas at the end of the season. You got an early swing game against South Carolina. Again, that one's at home, and that one could really define the season. Like, if they avoid a stumble in the 50-50 games, it's a team that's capable of a top 10 finish. If the offense sputters or the line can't protect, Drinkwitz's Tigers could absolutely find themselves back in like the 8-4 range, which is short of these playoff hopes. The win total sits at 6.5, so we're not talking about, anything crazy. But they are minus 162 to the over. That's an implied probability of 61.83%. To win the SEC, they are plus 7,500. That is 1.32% probability. And the odds to make the CFP this season, just over 11%, plus 790. Missouri fans are not going to like me. I don't really like the setup, right? Like, you look at the schedule, you can certainly talk yourself into it. The fact that they don't leave home until week 8 of the season, they do have a bye in week 6, right before the Alabama game. I'm not as high on this roster as others are. I'm not a big believer in the quarterback situation. And while you can talk yourself into the schedule, I don't really like it. I've got them going 6-6. I think they start out kind of hot. I think they lose that game in week 4 to South Carolina. I think they lose 5 of their last 7 games of the season. The losses that I've got for them against South Carolina, against Alabama, at Auburn, Texas A&M, at Oklahoma, at Arkansas. They'll certainly have the chance to prove me wrong, but I don't have them favored in any of those games that I've got them losing. But all of them are toss-up games. All of them I've got within one score. So let's see what happens.
Thanks for listening to Winning Cures Everything. Make sure and follow me on Twitter at GaryWCE. If you want to toss in a question, you can email me, Gary@winningcureseverything.com. Make sure and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.